everyone, my name is Emily Cooper, and today I'm going to be giving you a book talk all about books for a young adult audience that feature main characters who are in the LGBTQ plus community. And they all also have to do with learning to be comfortable with yourself, learning to accept who you are. And so the first book that I would like to talk to you guys about is The Prince and the Dressmaker by Wang. This is a graphic novel about a girl named Frances, and she is a seamstress, and one day she creates a beautiful dress that is a little bit scandalous for the time period. And the prince sees this dress and he decides that he wants Frances to be his personal seamstress. But the thing is that Prince Sebastian wants Frances to make dresses for him as his alter ego, Lady Crystalia. She goes out at night and dresses in these elaborate, beautiful gowns, and everyone loves to see her. And so this book is all about Prince Sebastian learning to cope with the responsibilities of being a prince and knowing that one day he'll become king, and also wanting to wear dresses and assume this alter ego, and him and Frances create a beautiful friendship. It's all about Prince Sebastian just being comfortable with who he is and reckoning that with his parents who are royals. And Prince Sebastian, it doesn't specifically say in the book, but he can be considered either gender non-conforming or he can be described as a drag queen. So it's a beautiful artwork of these amazing dresses. The color scheme is beautiful, and it's a great story of friendship and of discovering who you are. The next book that I want to talk about is I Wish You All the Best by Deaver. If you liked Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertelli, I think you would really like this book as well. This book is about Ben, and Ben is non-binary, meaning that they don't align with it being female or male, and so they use they/them pronouns to describe themselves. And when Ben comes out to their parents do not agree with this, and they kick Ben out. Ben has to go live with their sister, who they haven't seen in 10 years, and they have to start at a new high school. But then Ben meets Nathan, who shows them around school and becomes a great friend to Ben. It's all about Ben becoming comfortable with telling people when they misgender Ben and whenever they are just making Ben uncomfortable with the way they talk about them. And it's about friendship and coping with anxiety and depression, and about using art to express yourself and making sure that you feel the best as yourself and how you want to portray that to others. The final book that I want to talk about is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzi. In this book, Henry Montague, otherwise known as Monty, is a little bit wild, and he is supposed to be taking over the responsibilities of his family's estate, but he keeps getting in trouble by going to these wild parties and romping around and doing these he keeps getting into trouble Monty keeps getting into trouble at these parties, and his father is tired of him just goofing off, and so he sends Monty and his best friend Percy and Monty's sister Felicity on a grand tour of Europe, and shenanigans ensue as they get into trouble, and Monty, in a fit of childish rage, Monty takes an artifact, and he doesn't realize that this is a big item that somebody is looking for, and it causes the group to get into a lot of trouble and have a wild adventure, and it is a lot of fun. Monty is bisexual, and the book does go into exploring both Monty's relationships with women and men, and Percy identifies as queer, and though it's not explicitly stated, it is hinted that Felicity is asexual. And this book is very diverse in terms of it has disability rep, it has people of color, and it has characters on the LGBTQ plus spectrum or in the community. So all of these books are great examples of books that talk about the responsibilities that you face growing up and learning to appreciate who you are, learning to accept who you are, and just being comfortable in your own skin. And it's all about being the truest form of yourself. I hope that you are interested in these books now. You can certainly find them at your library. I hope that you come to the library and check these and the many other books out that we have, and I would be more than happy to recommend you any others relating to this topic or otherwise. So with that, I will see you at the library. Bye.